time to do 40 minutes of zone 2-3 bodybuilding aerobics. Why don't we go ahead and decide right now what zone we want to aim for, 2 or 3 or a mix of both? Let's get started. You know, sometimes staying in zone 2 the entire class is like, wow, when you get to the end of class, you're like, I feel so energized because I hit beyond a certain. And sometimes we're here for just a little bit more of a push. Some of you maybe even will take this to a higher intensity, but you might as well just jump into the 40-minute advanced workout if you're here for higher intensity, because we're here for zone 2 and 3. Let's go ahead and come into the tugging, that mind to tug through the spine and the jaw. Pull, pull, pull. You feel it from head to toe, the pull. Let's put a little firmness in the core and the back, almost like a flex, internal flex. It's just a grunt, almost like a, you know, just a light one. With poise, so your neck is still tall, but it's relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Now relax the body and do hip thrusting. Stretch out the core, loosen up the lower back. Go-to move, who did their hip thrust this morning? I want to encourage you to do these every morning. It's a game changer. For me, it has been, and I know it will be for you. Even if you wake up pain-free, still doing this move first thing, it will show you how that little bit of extra loosening up can completely change your day. Let's go ahead and do hip twists. So this class is going to be about connecting to stretching through our muscles and keeping our awareness in our breath wave through zone 2 and zone 2-3. We want to be calm, we want to be present, and we want to hear. So I'm going to give you time to be here with your best friend, breath. Perfect. Let's do some easy twisting here. The full twists. Feet are both staying parallel. When certain moves are at a low intensity, your breath is very quiet, very slow. Stretch those arms back, working into your shoulders and lats. Mid-low back, core, getting a nice control. Beautiful. Let's widen our stance and do a quick reach down and then tilt your head to one side and then tilt to the other side. Teeth are closed. Switch. Switch. Let's lift the chin and then switch this side and lift the chin. Dive in front of you here. Stretch through your shoulders and your traps. Work a little bit of micro movements in your shoulders, lifting up and down and feeling your mid-back, upper back hunching. Drop the shoulders, stand back up and reach out, stretch through your back. This back is stable. Shoulders are down, hook at the top, stretch up. Get glazed eyes, teeth closed. Let's twist right or left, doesn't matter. Slow in your breath. Twist the other way. Come back to center. Drop your hands. No tension bouncing for 5, 4, 3. Northy is next. Get into a rock and start to give me nice, easy northies here. So this move is for flexibility and minimal activation. So it's really core flexibility. So when you're bringing your elbows down, feel the little crunch in your core so that you get the more lengthening when you're in the reach. Crunch and lengthen on both sides. Easy done. Now feel your breath, hear your breath moving through your lungs as you work your lungs side to side. Let's go ahead and go up diagonal and out, pushing, pumping, flat hands outward. And now let's Point the palms up, pull the elbows back. Feel that mid-lower back flexibility. You hear your lungs move in the breath side to side just by the motion. Perfect. Let's go ahead now and start to hunch our upper back, and we're rounding our lower back so that we can stay upright with a slight lean down in our head and a hunch and reach, stretching through the mid back, upper mid back, and then working right under the rib cage here, stabilizing, feeling the glutes because we're kind of leaning into the heels, getting glute action. Now let's switch to Southie and just relax, shoulders up and down, working the flexibility through here, up and down. And then micro movements through the hips, a little bit of sticking out the booty and then tucking the booty under. Perfect. Let's get into some front kicks. So 2 mid bounces. You're welcome to do 1 mid bounce. It will definitely pick your heart rate up. So if you're staying in zone 2, we need 2 mid bounces. Now, the idea is to focus on that flexibility, which means you're flexing, which means you're activating, which means you're building muscle density in zone 2, burning body fat. Spread your toes apart. Stay upright, stay balanced. Stretch a little higher with these 4 kicks. 3, 2, can kicks. Lift, 2, 3, easy kick. Lift, easy kick. Now I want that crunch, stretch, easy, crunch. Hips, flexibility, knee up, kick, crunch, and kick. 2 more. Up and kick. Up and kick. Low side kicks right out the side of the hip so they're low. Foot parallel. Reach your foot out through your heel. Now point your toes out. Point the toes. Stretching through the quads. Beautiful. Let's go low back now. Just easy low back kick. Low back crunch. Right in the low back love handle. Strong core. Easy. Let's pick up the heels and do our quads. Stretch and strengthen. Connecting. Lengthening. Contracting. Resistance training. Building muscle density. Fat burn zone 2. Let's pick up some hacky sacks. Little easy done. Stretch. Perfect. Next is living room legs, 2 and 1. So in, and out, out. In, out. We're gonna hang out with our breath. Best friend, breath. You're the manager, your breath is your employee, fueling your muscles. Now, pay attention to your muscle needs for oxygen. Are you in a low wave? Think about your tummy, and your tummy is getting activated. Just very low zone 2, 3 activation here. And you just keep working your core through these living room legs. Quads are hitting. Let's go ahead and switch. So we're going out with the other foot. Come back into your breath. If you're more here, you could slow down or just stay here and power breathe a little bit more. See if you can relax your shoulders. Smiling can make your body feel calmer. See if you can quiet and calm your breath just a little bit more. Easy. Zone 2, talking pace. But we don't need to talk, so we get the luxury of keeping our mouth closed. All right, battle ropes. Let's go ahead and get health bouncing and start throwing down with our elbows tucked back. Staying tight here. And then we're just easy connecting to that down bounce. I want you throwing through your thumb, over your pointer finger. Your forefingers are bent on your palm. Thumb up over. And then you throw through your thumbs, keeping your elbows right in place. And there's a little looseness in your wrists, but you're firm through your fingers and your fists. And then you're stretching through your biceps, through your forearms. Then feel your core getting tugged down. Flat foot bouncing will go in through your butt as well, your buns, trophy buns. Let's switch to up. So now it's like you're doing a bicep curl pull up, like you're pulling resistance bands. So you're pulling up through your thumbs and getting that resistance right at the top and the bottom of the bounce. Boom, boom, boom. Keeping the neck nice and loose. Feeling that flat foot core connection. Arms are tight and snug in place. Feel the symmetry in your arms. Rock it out. Zone 2. Maybe push a little zone 3. Quiet, calm breath. Beautiful. Next is ski jumps. So we're gonna do easy skeezies. 2, 1. Use your handlebar to work lower body, finding your groove. Then, if you want to practice your lat flare, you hold your handlebar light and you activate your lats. So there's this feeling through your upper back, shoulder area that can get lightly squeezed. And it's like a shoulder flex. So just practice it. You'll be feeling firm through your whole upper back and mid back. And if you get too much activation, drop the upper body activation. We want lower heart rate, but you can play around with it. Legs slicing and dicing, in and out, inner thigh, outer thigh. Trophy twist is next. 2, 1. So now twist down the center, stretching out your lats that you were just flexing. Also stretching out your deltoids. With each pullback, you're getting a nice stretch through the front deltoids and those lats. Now your core. Again, every down bounce, contracting your core. So stay in symmetry and balance. Hanging out with your breath. Zone 2, 3 breath is like a category 2, 3 hurricane. It's not a category 5. There's wind, but it's just enough to stay in a perfect wave. Fueling your muscles, fueling your hurricane. All right, next is jumping jacks. Focusing on alignment. Feeling that center line, activation through the shoulders. And every down bounce is getting your core so you can stay mind to core connection and let your arms do their thing as you lift and bring your elbows down. Little purse lip will help you staying more stable through your neck and through your upper back. Let's go ahead and switch to the out. Hit those arms even. Reach them out and let your deltoids get a little flex just by you keeping them in balance. And then feel that lower back and your core every down bounce. If you stay centered and in alignment, you're in perfect form. Easy breath. Let's go ahead down and hit that down bounce, striking your pose. Flex in your triceps with the perfect lengthened position. You're at a category 1 hurricane with your breath, but you're focusing, dialing in your mind to contraction. Back to the top for 10 seconds. So re-hit those muscles for set 2, stretching through your core. Stretch, stretch. Excellent. Let's go out to the sides. Stretch, out. Perfect. Hitting them perfectly even. Excellent. Down we go. Sensational. Next is all around the world straight leg kicks. 3, 2, 1. So 1 mid bounce or 2 mid bounces. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna encourage you to try 1 mid bounce, but going slow. Because your heart rate's gonna pick up. Keep your legs straight. Kick forward with me. Abs, abs, abs. If you point through your legs and squeeze through that lengthening, you're adding heart rate. Let's go ahead and do front diagonal. It's gonna pick heart rate up, so if you need to throw mid bounces in, do it. I'm gonna go ahead and join you because I think these front diagonals are a little bit harder. The more activation, more heart rate. So take the squeeze and the lengthening out if you need to reduce. Perfect. Let's go side, easy, straight leg. I'm gonna pick back up to 1 mid bounce and go slow. And I'm gonna wrap around and do low back, and I'm gonna twist my body opposite of the leg lift, so it's a little bit of a back extension, just a little twist. Perfect. Now I'm gonna keep my upper back, my core straight, and lift my leg back a little bit more. Lower back crunch, 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 core strong. All straight leg. Perfect. Wrapping back around, little upper body twist, low back diagonal, out to the sides, hit those hips, 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 front diagonal, here we go, and now front kick. Beautiful. All right, now we're gonna go all around the world, bent knee. So let's lift up and do crunches. Easy, slow ones here. Keeping zone 2, zone 3. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I do have more stability in the ball of my foot through these kicks because since we're leaning forward, I feel better balance, putting majority of my weight in the ball of my foot, but my heel still hits. Now let's go front diagonal with 2 mid bounces optional because it picks up the heart rate really fast. Smooth ballet, gymnast, trophy movements here. Mind to muscle connection because the heart rate is still easy in zone 2, 3. Perfect. Let's go ahead and lift the heels and stretch the quads. I'm going to come into the 1 mid bounce and slow down. And then put that resistance against my lengthened quad muscles, building my beautiful triple tier quad muscle heaven with a nice strong washboard core. Now ease up. It's all about poise, effortlessness, moving fluidly, smoothly, delicately. Let's go ahead and pull up and do our hacky sack. Core, core, core. So we're building lower core here. Lower abs, obliques. Getting that lower belly. Hips. knees. Beautiful. Next is going to be single arm all around the world punches. So we're just gonna stay in health bounce with our feet and stretch up. So you might keep your bounce lower so that you can focus more on the stretch through your lats and your waist. And then when you reach up, connect the bottom of the bounce with the stretch. Easy. Now we're gonna cross forward and just do a slight front up diagonal, stretching through the lats, through the back, through the shoulders, back deltoids, and use your buns. Also, when you twist, if you put a light squeeze in your buns, you have more stability through your legs, and stability helps you to stretch deeper. Let's go ahead and bring it to the side. Pay attention to that arm that's pulled back, your elbow back. Give yourself a little squeeze in your arm so that you're still getting activation in every inch of your body. Use your core balance. Bring your crossovers down a little bit below horizon. Start to bring it down to a little bit of a down diagonal. Keeping upright through your core and back. See how your back flexibility feels. The lower we dip, the more it starts to stretch deep into the back. Let's try it out. Going down. Easy. Little twist and down. Keeping it nice and light. Core strong, so you're nice and stable. Beautiful. Excellent. Let's bring it back to the sides. Next is going to be, where are we at? 22. Straight arm eagles. Okay, so we're gonna do some eagles. Eagles are arm pumps right out to the side. Now there needs to be a nice erect posture here. Now just let your deltoids lift with every eagle lift. Keep them straight out to the sides. Activation will build. Stay here. We're gonna stop at the 50 and take a rest. So just stay in your mind to deltoid, poised, relaxed, neck connection. Little bit of an arch in your perfect posture. Firm core, firm back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Open those fingers. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Really milk it. We're going to the Seahawk next, which is the forward back motion in the eagle. 2, 1, forward back. They can be baby eagles or Seahawks, or put a little stretch to it. As long as you're staying centered, working symmetry, keeping your neck loose, you can have that purse-lip for more stability. Hanging out with your breath, feeling your deltoids lifting. At any point, you can drop your arms and give yourself a break, and then you can finish off the minute. If you can stay with me for 12 more seconds, then let's go for it. 8, you got it. 6, booyah. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're gonna do one leg jumping. So go ahead and pick it up, 20 seconds on each leg. We're gonna do 2 minutes. So 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, which gives us 3 times on each side. Flat foot, low bouncing. Use your handlebar to modify this move however you want. Take some weight off or use it to bounce lower. Go ahead and switch with me. You also don't have to hold your handlebar, or you can turn and have your handlebar under one hand. And play around with that flat foot bouncing so that you're working into your glutes and your hamstrings as much as your quads and your inner outer thighs. Go ahead and easy switch. And then also note that on the outer part of your mat, you have more resistance or a tighter balance underneath your heel than you do If you're in the center, it's a little bit deeper of a bounce through the heel. And it's fun to try both. Go ahead and switch. You don't have to pick your foot up off the mat either. You could just keep your foot here and play around with it. It's fun too to pick it up and plant it down flat. Okay, go ahead and switch. And then of course there's also the variation of lifting your foot up behind you like we do in the advanced workout. That's fun too. And you also can swing your leg around, forward, back like this. You can even add upper body. All right, go ahead and switch with me. But I do want us to see if we can just low bounce, build. We're gonna do eagle again, building those deltoids. 3, 2, 1. Switch with me, widen out and stretch out like a star. And then hold your hands nice and wide. And then just bob up and down here. See if you can grab more activation through your lats so that there's more activation through the middle of your back and the outer back here. And then less in your traps. We're gonna stop at the 50, so see if you can go 50 with me. Let's flip palms up. Palms up. Lift your chin a little bit if that helps take activation out of your neck. Beautiful job, trophy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to finish off the minute, you can, but we're saving juice for the next minute. Seahawk. That was a fun variation with the palms up. 2, 3, 2. Okay, here we go for the Seahawk. Forward, back. I don't know how it would feel to have palms up. Let's try it. Palms up. So you don't have to swing so much. Just keep your lips pursed so you're stable. Loose neck. And then pull those thumbs back with every pull back. And if it's too much activation, just flip palms over. All right, you got 20 more seconds in you? Here we go. Keep it loose in your neck, and then you'll have more energy for 12 seconds. 10. Feeling good. 8, 6. Excellent. Beast mode, trophy mode. Drop. Perfect. Roll the shoulders a little bit. Loosen it up. Let's do one leg again. 3, 2, 1. Again, lower yourself down a little bit so you can do more flat foot. Getting into that heel. Use your handlebar as needed. You could even close your eyes if you want so that you can just dial in. Excellent, easy switch. And it's slow. The slow mind to movement connection helps you to get more time in the push down. Calm breath. Easy switch. Strong core and back is supporting your movement. Easy switch. Beautiful. I want you to feel outer leg, outer thigh, inner thigh, easy switch, quad, hamstring, glute. You could even put your hands down on your thighs to feel the activation so that you know you're getting that contraction. Your ankles are getting so much strength. Calves, sculpted. Knees, immaculate. Hips, bone density. Calm breath. Balanced hormones. Balanced central nervous system through your nose breathing. burning body fat, building muscle tissue, increasing your metabolism, building your trophy body. Okay, it's time to walk. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on quads, and then at the 15, we're gonna do a glute flex walk. Here we go, so point the feet out and walk as you squeeze into each butt cheek. Your butt cheek stays squeezed, but you're just walking with a glute squeeze, and then through each heel simultaneously or alternating. Here we go. Now stick the butt out a little bit and walk into your quads. And you can have a wide stance, you can have a mid-wide stance, you can be working your way out in. Now let's go ahead and take it into a tuck, pointing out. Let's just hang out with our breath. Keep it calm and cool in zone 2, 3 connected. Hit those heels, digging. Back to quad. If you lower your ceiling, if you stick your booty out, so many variations to this move. Have fun with it. Hanging out with your breath. Tuck, point out. Get those hips rocking. Working vastus medialis, teardrops. Working hamstrings, glutes, outer glutes, flat foot, coming in, quads, stick the booty out. Working into the hamstrings and glutes, inner thighs, a little pigeon toe. We'll get it in inner, outer thighs. Beautiful battle ropes, easy endurance battle ropes. Tuck your arms back, elbows back. Breathe calmly. Feeling like a super trophy. Whip your rope down into your down bounce. Dig them down. Feel those biceps, forearms, and then deltoids. You have to stretch through your shoulders to get into the deltoids. So you have to pull your elbows down. Perfect. Now feel your core stable. Elbows aren't going anywhere. If you need a 5-second break with me, let's take it so that we can switch to up battle ropes. 2, 1, here we go. So it's like you're pulling. You've got resistance bands in your hand, and you're pulling them up, pop, 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 up, up, up. Booty core, getting a down bounce. And then you're pulling up. Squeeze through the pinkies, your pinkies. Just like the tricep pull downs, but you're doing tricep pull-ups. Biceps are getting super pumped. Triceps, lats, squeezing through your elbows behind you, lats. So much activation opportunity here, which is why there's always room to grow in these workouts. If someone says, let's go ahead and take a break, that these workouts are too easy, they're not going deep. Okay, let's see where we're at. Triangle legs, so battle ropes are great here too. I'm sorry, living room legs are great. But if you know how to do the triangle, we cross over, back, and then stay on the cross side here, step over, back, cross over, back, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, back, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, back, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, back. Oh, and the crossover, I'm sorry, crossover, yes, yes, you got it. If you just go living room legs, that's just fine. This is an opportunity for us to just be hitting our quads in different positions. So flat foot, every step. So you're working 360-degree activation around your trophy legs. And then that booty sticking out just enough will help you get a little activation. See the arms, the position of the arms, whether they're narrow or wide, we could have a little squeeze in them. And then with that twist though, see that stretch now through the shoulder. I'm going into zone 3, 4, bad baby. Naughty south. Zone 2, 3. Pushing you. And since this is such a high handlebar, the rebounder picks up a little bit, but I'm gonna plant you down. I'm planting, activating. Zone 2, 3, beautiful aerobics bodybuilding class. The next move is gonna be a deep dive hold. So we're gonna be diving, activating, and building up some heat. So let's go ahead and give our arms a break, legs a break, heart rate a break. Widen the stance, getting ready to embody our most beautiful poised dive. When we're ready, let's go ahead and use the opportunity to stretch through the forearms and elbows. Stretching, 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 and then palms up, back. Every down bounce, back is hitting. And then straighten up, hook at the top, lift up, find that glazed eye, down shoulders, lifting up through your palms. Head position is perfect, your spine is tall. All right. Now just relax here. And what we'll do is at the top of the minute, we'll bring our arms down. We're gonna come right back into this perfection here. So hold strong for 4, 2. All right, relax and drop. Not much of a break. Up we go, get into it again, perfection. Now twist. When you twist, lift that back heel up just enough so you're getting a little stretch in your lower back and your hips. Now lift up through your arms, through your hands, maybe up onto the back, a big toe, and then relax and come back to flat. Twist the other side, lift that heel, bob on that front foot, stretch through your waist, through your lower back, poise through the arms, beautiful twist into the hip, come back slowly, because those are deep, and down. Just relax. We're gonna go bottoms up. Bottoms up is the stretch of all stretches into the glutes and hamstrings, and don't you forget, when we stretch, we're flexing. So let's make it count. We're gonna go down, hunch, stretch that lower back out after those deep dive twists, and then put the palms, our palms onto the rim and bob into our beautiful legs. Now I want you to feel, if you're feeling activation through your calves, through your hamstrings, stick your booty out if you need to, lower your upper body if you need to, then you are putting your legs into a flex, into a lengthened contraction, meaning you're building. You're building. Where's your breath at? Oh, she hanging, he hanging, right in that zone 1, 2. And then roll the weight now around in your feet. So pronate in, pull the toes up, supinate out, and then come up on the ball. One foot, bobbing into the other foot. Easy world. Switch. Leaning a little bit more into your heels, letting your upper body lower down. Beautiful. Excellent. And then let's go ahead and widen our stance, and then grab the handlebar, put one hand on your mat, and slowly come down into a nice deep hip stretch. Then position your feet so that you're comfortable. I got a little tightness in my left ankle from a past injury, so that's opportunity for me. We can pull our feet more parallel if that feels more comfortable. And I want us to just sit in this deep squat and feel our hips, ankles and knees Just going easy, and then use the flexible surface to move around. We're just moving here. We're not bouncing. You're welcome to bounce if you feel safe doing so, but I just love stretching around and moving around. All right, and we got the handlebar here. I'm gonna lean forward. We're gonna come back up, making sure that I keep my head up, and I'm gonna realign. And then easy bounce. Straightening out my joints, feeling nice and aligned. Let's do some quick slapping. Haven't been doing them lately myself, got to get back into it. Join me here for the quick slap. Perfect. Got that buzz. Got that buzz going, right? Feeling the buzz. And then just thank you very much, Trophy Rebounder and Trophy Sally. Thank yourself right now. Thank you, Trophy, you, for getting to class today, for putting your body through the workout, through the motions, and connecting to your muscles, connecting to your breath, connecting to yourself, your heart, your whole body, inside and out. All right, trophies, we did so fantastic. Maybe I'll see you again. Maybe you're gonna check out all the workouts. Maybe you've already checked them out. Maybe this is the middle of the week, the end of the week, the beginning of the week, whatever. I'm so proud of you, and more to come. Have a fantastic rest of your trophy day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.